His family calls him Superman, and now we know why. This weekend, the town of Alexandria will gather to support a police officer who was shot in the head and is making amazing progress. Officer Peter Laboy was shot during a traffic stop. Doctors say it was a miracle he survived. 9 days later, he can walk and talk. This weekend, his town wants to say thank you. Fox 5's Maureen Newman has the story in the newsroom now. Maureen.
Brian, there has been no shortage of support for Officer Laboy and his family since he was injured late last month. People in Alexandria have been coming together and giving in his name. Late night eats for a good cause at the Borinquen Lunchbox food truck in Alexandria.
We pretty much are collecting donations from our customers. Also, we giving 10% of our sales, and any other tip that we get, 100% go to them.
Them being Officer Peter Laboy and his family. Enrique Velasquez and his wife are friends.
I know him personally. He's a good friend. He's a customer. He comes pretty much at least twice a week. He comes to our kitchen.
Velasquez says when Officer Laboy was shot last month, he and his wife knew they had to do something to help.
I know the police department will help them. We help him in some way, but you know, being out of duty is not going to cover everything, and you know, especially with food for the kids. You know, they got 5 children.
Donations are pouring in. Customers not just hungry for a bite, but for a chance to make a difference. Saturday, many of them will pack Port City Brewing Company. The business Borinquen is parked outside for another benefit. Port City is also taking up donations and giving 10% of its proceeds to Officer Laboy and his family.
He's a great part of our community. He actually led the police escort leading our 30-foot silo into town. So he is very much connected to the brewery, and they're right up the street, so we get to see them quite often.
Chase says the community has been heartened to hear of Officer Laboy's recovery. They pray it continues, pledging to stand with him and his family every step of the way.
The entire situation is tragic. The fact that he is rallying so much has just been so exciting, and it just warms all of our hearts, and we're so happy to hear it.
And a lot of people are following Officer Laboy's progress on a journal his wife Suzanne keeps on caringbridge.org. The blog has gotten over 30,000 visits. Brian?
All right, Maureen Newman tonight.